All right, guys, and welcome back. The last video for this week is going to be factoring expressions. So, easiest thing you got to remember. What do you recall about factoring expressions? Well, what multiplied by what equals that. That's how division works. So you want to take the largest number that you can take out of both numbers in the expression. So today, we are working on page 26 to 27. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. You're going to do 4 to 13. So our objective for today is students will be able to factor expressions fluidly. Just a reminder, if you're not doing the at-home packet, then you're going to have to do iReady. If you're not doing either of those things, I'm counting you absent. Just a reminder, make sure you are still doing your work. Even though we are out of school, you need to be doing something. Okay, so go ahead on page 26, we're factoring expressions. So you want to look at the first problem. So first problem, 8a plus 16. So you have to think, what is the largest number you can take out of both 8 and 16? Well, isn't 16, 16 is a multiple of 8, so the largest number you can take out of both of them is 8. So divide the whole thing by 8, and you'll get 8 divided by 8, so 8a over 8 plus 16 over 8. 8 over 8 is 1, so you get a. 16 over 8, 8 times what is 16? 2, so it's a plus 2. That is your final expression. Next one, you're going to look at 12x minus 20. What is the largest number? Well, can you take 12 out of 20? No. What about 6? No. What's another multiple of 12? What about 3? No, 3 doesn't work either. So what's left? We've got 1 and 4. Well, taking 1 out is not going to do anything, but what about dividing by 4? So let's divide each of these by 4. So 12 divided by 4, 20 divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3x. 20 divided by 4 is minus 5. You're left with 3x minus 5. The trick to this is just going up the highest amount. Another way of doing this is to just divide by 2s. If both numbers are even, which these are, you can just do it this way. So take 12x minus 20, divide the whole thing by 2. You get 6x minus 10. Divide the whole thing by 2. You get 3x minus 5. Same exact thing. You will get the same answer whether you take out the large amount, so dividing by 4, or just keep dividing by 2s. So I'm going to show you both answers, both ways this time. So, largest number you can take out of 6 and 18 is 6. So divide by, there's a negative there, so what does that mean? Well, let's remember our rules. Positive times a positive is equal to positive. Positive times a negative is equal to a negative. Negative times a negative is equal to a positive. So these are the same for division. Only thing you have to do is just put the slash instead. All these are the same. The rules for multiplication and division are the same when working with positive and negative numbers. So divide by negative 6, divide by negative 6. Negative divided by a negative is a positive, so you're left with a. 18 divided by negative 6 is equal to what? Positive divided by a negative is a negative, so we get negative 3. So that's your answer. Now I'm going to show you how to do it by dividing by 2. Dividing by 2 is a little bit more complicated this time because we have negative numbers. So negative 6a plus 18 divided by 2, negative 3a plus 9. Divide by 2 again. Ooh, that doesn't work, does it? Because you can't divide by 2. Well, then you have to look at it. What else can you divide by? Negative 3 is the largest number, negative 3, so divide by negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 is a. 9 divided by negative 3 is negative 3. So, oops, sorry, there's my error. So we are left with a minus 3. Same thing we got there. Like I said, there's multiple ways of doing this. I think taking out the largest first is less work. So that is the last video for this week. If you have questions on any of these, if you have questions on any of these, send me a message on Dojo. Send me a message on Power School, doesn't matter to me. Whatever you do, you need to be doing iReady or need to be telling me that you're doing this packet. If you have not had any contact with me, I am counting you absent. Just a reminder, you will be counted absent if you are not contacting me or you're not doing iReady. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and post this video. If you have any questions, let me know. See ya.